Hello. Okay, this is week 5. Yeah, I think. And it's the new week. It used to be VidPovs, but now they are Sunday SoundBytes. So, what have I got for you today? Let's talk about something that is rarely considered during a change initiative, that of people's psychological contracts and associated shared mental models. What? I hear you say? Okay, let me try and explain. Okay. A psychological contract. Basically, this is the unwritten expectations or rules we have of each other and organizations where we expect to do what we're told. Okay, do it as long as this sits within the bounds of our expectations. When change occurs, people often view the change and the way the change has been instigated, normally without their consent or agreement, as a breach of that psychological contract. This has a negative emotional impact which leads to resistance. What about the shared mental model, I hear you say? Right. People in organizations usually develop a shared mental model, which is the beliefs, the ideas, the expectations, and the ways of seeing things we all have. And in order for a team to operate as a cohesive entity, it requires these to be shared. The perception of a psychological contract breach coupled with a change also leads to a breakdown in the shared mental models. This then creates a new negative shared mental model about the organization and the change, and again could lead to resistance. So I guess you're thinking, what on earth can we do about that? It's all up here. If there is, let me give you some answers. I think if there is a breakdown of a psychological contract, the first thing you want to do is acknowledge the fact. Yeah, people know when the deal has been broken. For instance, trust, fairness, job security, and so forth. Ignoring it erodes credibility. Leaders should openly recognize the shift. Reframe the contract. Create a new deal through transparent communication, what employees can still expect and what is now expected of them. Two-way dialogue. Or allow employees to voice feelings of loss, big deal, loss, disappointment, or mistrust. Listening is as important as trying to explain, as we all know. Visible fairness. Okay, people assess breaches in terms of fairness, consistency in decision making, recognition, and workload distribution helps to rebuild that trust. Rebuild through small wins. Deliver on new promises quickly and reliably. Even small commitments kept can start to re-establish the trust you're looking to build. What about breakdown of shared mental model? Okay, surface the assumptions first. People act based on unspoken beliefs. This is how things are done here. Make these assumptions explicit so they can be questioned. Use reframing techniques. That word's being used a lot on LinkedIn at the moment. Anyway, use reframing techniques. Help employees view change through a different lens, like shifting from loss of control to new opportunities for influence. Model the new behaviors. For instance, leaders and early adopters should demonstrate the desired mindset shift. Okay, mental models often shift through social proof. Storytelling and metaphors, right? Replace outdated models with fresh narratives that resonate emotionally and cognitively. And finally, safe experimentation. Give people space to try the new way without fear of failure. Yeah, this helps break this rigid thinking. I think that's it. It's fairly short, just under 5 minutes. I hope it's got you thinking. Yeah, about this subject. It certainly had me thinking when I first discovered it. See you next time.